What is going on, guys? My name is Troy. I watched a video recently with the exact same title as this one, and it wasn't very scientific. It just said, don't fly your drone when it's windy out, which makes sense to me, but I'm kind of curious to know if flying your drone when it's windy out actually affects the battery life. So I have a pretty cool way that we're going to test this. Let's go do some science. So what I have here is a thrust stand. What this does is measure how much thrust in grams the propeller and motor is making. This is a Phantom 3 motor and a Phantom 3 propeller. The screen measures voltage and current draw as well as peak numbers. A Phantom 3 weighs about 1,200 grams. It has 4 motors, so it's about 300 grams of thrust each motor. We're going to spin up to the same speed, and then we're going to blow some air on it and see what numbers we get and if it affects the current draw. And obviously, the higher the current draw, the faster it's going to go through a battery and the shorter the flight time will be. And the lower the current draw, the longer the flight time would be. In this test, we pulled about 2.6 amps at around 315 to 320 grams of thrust. What we'll do next is take this mini quad, power it up, hold it on its side right in front of the propeller, and we're going to see if that affects how much thrust we're getting and how much current this setup is using. I'm actually quite surprised by those results. I was thinking that since the way that motors work, when you give it voltage, it needs to spin to a certain speed, and to get to that speed, it uses current. So I was thinking if there's less resistance from air on the propeller, that it would need less current to spin. But I guess that's not the case, because as we saw, even when the thrust dropped down to under around, was it 220? Dropped over 80 grams of thrust, we were still pulling the same amount of current. So what that means is a drone would probably not fly as long in windy conditions as it would in calm conditions. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and take out the Mavic Pro, and we're going to use a leaf blower to simulate windy conditions, and we're going to see how much flight time we actually lose. Alright guys, so there you have it. A little bit different results than what I was expecting, but we can definitely say that you do not get as much flight time when flying in the wind than as you do in calm conditions. Obviously flying in the wind is pretty dangerous. You can see how much the drone was shaking in flight, so definitely do not try that at home, or do not fly in the wind. If you guys liked the video, please give it a like, comment down below what you guys would like to see next, and be sure to subscribe to the channel. I have new videos coming out. See you guys soon.